So in addition of an aftermarket part or aftermarket attachment has changed the game for a lot of weapons here in Modern Warfare 3, especially the MCW. The JAK Cutthroat stock, after being introduced, gave weapons the ability to have super fast strafe speeds or movement speeds. You can move extremely fast side to side while aiming down the sight and make it very hard for enemies to hit you. So when you put it on the MCW, you have a very low recoil pattern with insane movement speeds. Honestly, I see why the pros ended up banning this thing kind of right away, because the MCW is back to where it was on the overpowered scale, and it's all due to that one attachment. Let's get it started here with an optic, the MK3 reflector, the classic optic here in the MCW. Obviously, it is a preference, but at the end of the day, it's just a normal ELO or reflect sight. Feel free to choose whatever you want here. Now for that attachment, the JAK Cutthroat stock, you can see 3 ticks to aim walking speed, 2 ticks to aim walking steadiness, and 2 ticks to movement. So I'm going to be hiding my camera because it is absolutely insane what you're gaining with this attachment. 22% to the ADS movement speed, 8% there to the movement and crouch movement speed. Yeah, that ADS movement speed's insane. You saw it in the firing range, and you're gonna see it in the gameplay. Your stray speeds are absolutely insane, and it's very good for medium range weapons. Now the build is going to start looking a lot more familiar, where we have the RB Claw PSL grip for the rear grip fire aiming stability, gun kick control, and recoil control. At the end of the day, it is still a very good long range weapon, so you're going to need an attachment just like this one. We got 10% to the gun kick along with 7% to the horizontal and vertical recoil control. Over to a muzzle, I have the L4R flash hider. That's going to give you muzzle flash concealment, recoil control, and gun kick control. It's going to be 13% to the gun kick, 13% to the vertical recoil control, 10% to the horizontal recoil control. Yeah, we're sacrificing some aim down sight speed, but it's really not too big of a deal in my opinion. This is the muzzle that the pros use, and I really wanted to give it a try here. And the final attachment is a 16.5-inch MCW Cyclone barrel. We're going to get bullet velocity and damage range. Obviously, that's important for a weapon with low recoil like this one, along with fire aiming stability and aiming idle sway. So we're going to get 15% to the damage range, 18% to the bullet velocity, and then of course that fire aiming stability, which is a big part of controlling that visual shake on the weapon. Isn't it crazy to think that one attachment can change the entire outlook of a weapon? Let's be honest, the MCW, since all the nerfs, has been a rather slow-paced weapon, but with one addition to an attachment, this thing is flying around the map, and it's definitely a good aggressive option now. So that being said, I definitely want you guys to try this one out, so make sure you guys get the JAK Cutthroat unlocked if you haven't yet, and throw on the rest of these attachments. Here is also the rest of the loadout on the screen if you guys wanted to copy that one down. We're heading over to Grime to feature this one, where we have my best gameplay on that map to date, so you guys are definitely going to want to watch that one through. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. Let's get into it. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Infinity Ward, or not Infinity Ward, dude, screw Infinity Ward #1. Sledgehammer Games has done a miraculous job with these maps this year. They made a ton of banger originals. I'm dead. Dude, I am slipping and sliding, but there was too many. No big deal. We're going to stay active here. What I got is more of a movement style MCW, if that's what you want to call it. It's got great strafe speeds, great mobility. Only downside, of course, is the sprint to fire speed, which is what they ended up nerfing at the end of the day with the MCW. If you guys didn't know that, it's probably some good information. The MCW sprint to fire speed is not great. But that's really the only downside of the weapon still. Obviously, it's got like no recoil, but yeah, that's kind of the downside of it. A weapon with no recoil definitely needs downsides. You can't have it be super aggressive, but also have no recoil. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to have trade-offs, and the big trade-off here is the sprint to fire. The aim down sight speed isn't terrible. Alright, I've lost my train of thought. Long story short is I've sped up the weapon. I'm thinking here, yeah, I'm gonna hit this, find out where they're at, make sure we don't run into any stupid gunfights. Throw that there, throw that there. They just spawn behind me, they're on both sides. I don't know where that guy is, so we're gonna turn around. We're actually going to hit the water here because they're all over us. I can't push this. Good job, teammate. That was really awkward. I can't take that head on. I almost hit my swarm on accident here. I do want to hit the chopper, so that's what we're going to do. Get around the back. Oh. Almost got horrendous timing. I didn't get much out of my advanced UAV, unfortunately, but we can make it work. They're coming from middle street right there. Got a guy there. Okay. Still got bullets. That's good. We're going to go through the middle here. While we got this UAV. I'm not liking it. Teammate just got a 3-piece with a cluster mine. I'm on a 23. Got to make sure we're accurate here with our pushes. That guy did get through. He did not die. Is he still there? I think. Oh, who just shot? I'm very horrified on this streak and little information. Like I said, I didn't really get much from my advanced UAV. I gotta go. I can't take that way again. That's why.
Don't thank me.
Enemy UAV
Swapping mags.
Target area updated. Move to the
Changing mag.
Oh, I got it.
Calling in a drone swarm.
They were hunting me, so I was very concerned for that one. I can't see the counter UAV in here. No big deal. Let the swarm do the work. Call it a day. Swarm is doing shit all. Huh. With the swarm not doing anything, I'm actually confused. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. I'm doing a whole lot of running here. Just wear and tear on the controller. How about it? Swarm did a little bit of nothing to a whole lot of something pretty quick. All right, we got another chopper. Let's see if that can do something for me. We already hit this flank. I'm not going to play passive on this approach. I'm actually going to run at it. This last I was not very aggressive, but I was also on that streak, so makes sense. The guy's almost gotten me a few times on some cheesy stuff.
Swapping mags.
All right, another swarm to go home.
In a drone swarm. Sniper KIA. Holding fresh mag.
Up to 68 kills too. I should be able to head glitch this right here. If they decide to come this way. I don't think they are. I think they're gonna come here. No, they're not really pushing now. I think they keep going inside when I call in the swarms. Which makes sense, obviously. You're not just gonna run out into death. But I think that's what's happening here. Kind of why I don't see or don't get any kills with the swarm when it's out. Makes sense though. You don't want to just run out and die.
Tossing Semtex. Swapping mags.
We're falling behind. Get moving. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Drop their sniper. Changing mag.
Yeah, this should all be in front of me here. If I just stay.
Mastermind deployed. 5 point relocating. Stand by.
I gotta push. Hi.
Sniper KIA.
Hi.
Fire. Loading fresh mag.
Other one?
5 point relocating.
He's there.
Secure the
No,
target.
they ran. That's a double nuke.
Finish me when they could. Drop their sniper. Swapping mags. Under fire.
Gotta hit the nuke because I
Targets marked.
was pushing it to the limit there. We were in dangerous territory if we didn't hit that. If I die one more time, you know? Not sure where they're going to be coming from. Oh, right there was the answer. We saw his body go flying. 96 kills over on Grime.